British State, and it was my second exam for stats, and this was the hardest exam of the class. Like no one's done well in this exam. Everybody's done poorly in this exam compared to the last exam. So I was super stressed, and he also made it, like my teacher made it so that we're all very scared. He was like, "This is gonna be tough, guys. Like good luck." And I was not having it. I was very, very scared for this exam because it was an important exam that could make or break my grade. So I went in that day on the train to BSU, and I was just like going over my notes and everything, and it was like everything that I read, I would read it, go to the next thing, and the last thing would like just drop out of my mind. I would be like, "What's happening? Like I can't process anything." And so my station comes and I get off, and I'm like, "Okay, this is I can't do anything anymore." And so I go to my exam hall. I sit down, and the exam comes in front of me, and I just stare at it for a good 10 minutes. And I don't know what to do, because these questions are like they're completely different from what I've seen in the past. Like that I practice and everything, they're so different, and I don't know what to do. I just stare at it. 10 minutes later, I zone out for those 10 minutes. And I come back to my exam and I'm like, okay, let's actually, try some of these problems, right? And I come and look at it. The first 2 pages are already filled out. And I go, I don't recall doing these problems at all. And so I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, this was this concept. Oh yeah, this is this concept. This is this concept. And basically, when I took 5 minutes and I thought about what actually happened during those 10 minutes that I zoned out, unknowingly I was chanting Mahamantra the entire time. And that Mahamantra, during a time that I was zoned out, saved me. Those 10 minutes would have been crucial at the end, right? Because this was like a 10-page exam and double-sided, 50 problems. It was crazy. And so I'm like, okay, so this is definitely Nama's help. Just keep going, right? And I'm chanting Nama, doing the whole thing, chanting Nama, doing the whole thing. And Mahamantra, it's called mantra because it comes from 2 words. Mananam Trayate. They shortened that and made it mantra. So the Mananam Trayate means the one that relieves the mind. My mind was holding on to the stress and anxiety and whatnot, right? Mahamantra just relieved all of that, and what I studied came back to me in that moment because of Mahamantra. And I was able to finish most of the exam, right? And this was a 10-page long exam. I mean, that's way too long, okay, to be honest. But I come to the 9th page. I'm almost done. I have 2 minutes left, and I'm like, this is very, very tough because I cannot finish these last 2 pages in 2 minutes. So then my teacher stands up and he says, okay guys, I can see that you're stressed. Okay, don't worry. I'll give you the first half an hour on Wednesday to finish this exam. And I'm like, what? We get extra time on Wednesday? So, and then after class, he takes all the exams back. And I asked him, I'm like, why'd you give us extra time? And he said, I don't know, I've never given any class extra time before. Just felt this exam was long, and I felt really sorry for you guys. So I just wanted to give you guys some extra boost. And I was like, really? Like, yes, really. So then I'm like, okay, thank you. And I walk out, and I'm literally thanking Nama, thanking Guruji, thanking Bhagavan. I'm like literally, you sat by me and did everything for me. This Mahamantra saved me that day from, and I got an A on the exam, by the way. So this is just one example. I've had countless examples of Mahamantra saving me in the past. This is the most recent one, so just keep that in mind. I'm 20 by the way, so lots of incidents in the past. Right? So that's just the bottom line is Mahamantra will save you. Sai Baba, right? He says, have Shraddha and Saburi. Shraddha is faith, Saburi is patience. Nothing happens overnight, right? Because I chanted this Mahamantra so long in the past, right? It came to me and saved me that day, right? It's like when we have like a fund in the bank, like a emergency fund, right? We'll just keep it. We'll keep like investing in it, right? And at some point we'll need it, right? That time we pull it out and we use it, right? Same thing with Mahamantra.
And also, how did you get on that day? Because how did it was going on? Because every day you chanted, right? It didn't come like suddenly.
Every day I chanted, just how Jayami said, that sort of habit just manifests in you, and you don't actually have to think about it; it just happens. So that's what happened to me that day, and I encourage you all to chant Mahamantra more and more, so that similar incidents for you can also happen, and you can also be saved from any sort of kashtam you might have, right? Kashtam meaning worries,
difficulties.
Difficulties. Sorry, I couldn't get the word. So yeah, that's just one experience. I wanted to share that. Thank you so much.